Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Off the Cuff with Cliff. Today we're slightly different. I'm here with my co-host, and she's the business owner of Shore Simplicity. We're doing a business spotlight series where what we're doing is we're finding local businesses. They don't have to be local; they could be anywhere in the country, and we're highlighting them and what makes them so great. And in Sheba's case, the reason I asked Sheba to come on and do this from a business perspective is she had gotten a review that I had read on Instagram, and I'll tell you, it was an incredible, incredible review. And I don't want to, I need to be transparent. I think Sheba does a great job with the company, but I wanted to take something, one of her customers' experiences, and share it with you, and have Sheba elaborate on it a little bit more because I just think it's a fantastic story, and I'm sure everyone out there that's in business has something like this to share. Again, if you want to be part of my show, just send it to offthecuffwithcliff@gmail.com and we can do a virtual. But I love sharing small businesses. For those of you that don't know me, my mantra is what you know is important, who you know is more important, who knows what you know is what's most important. So we want to get your story out there. But anyway, let's get back to the subject at hand. So this came from an Alexandra McCormick. Alexandra, if we're using your name and you don't want us to, too bad. We're using it anyway. She got a 5-star review, and what this says was, Sheba and her team are absolutely wonderful, and they really get it. I lost my mother and my sibling in a short span of time and had to sell my parents' home due to various circumstances.
Okay,
Tell us about that.
Alex called me from Chicago. That's where she lives.
Alex is Alexandra?
Alexandra.
Just want to make sure we're talking about the same person.
Yes.
Okay.
So she called me from Chicago. She's had lost her mom, who lived in Monmouth County, New Jersey, and the house has been empty for a year, and it's time to sell it. And she said, I have a life here, I have a job here. Where do I even start?
Okay. Going further on with this review, it says, Sheba and her team helped us organize and pack almost everything in the home.
Yeah, so Alex was, as I said, in Chicago. So she wasn't going to be in New Jersey in time for me to wait for her. So what I did was I offered to her, I said, I'm going to go to the house, and for 2 hours, I put Alex on FaceTime with me, and we went through every inch of that house, every cabinet, every drawer.
Now, she was in Chicago while you were doing this.
She was in Chicago as I'm on FaceTime with her, and I said, you tell me everything you want us, my team and I, to pack up that you would like to keep of your mother's, any piece of furniture, and I kept sticking blue tape on it. Blue tape.
Why blue?
On everything. It's just painter's tape, and it won't ruin the finish.
And it's cheap, and that's what you had?
That's just what we use.
Okay. I thought blue had a reason.
So that the purpose of that was that Alex was able to then, differentiate the items that she wanted to keep before we cleared out the remaining of the estate while she wasn't even physically on this coast.
Okay. Going on with the review, not only were they efficient and organized, but they did the job with sensitivity and care.
I'm so grateful to have my team. They are just a group of the most kind and loving people with good hearts, and we do approach every job. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a clear out, a downsize, a professional organizing job. We approach every job like you are a family member, with the utmost respect and sensitivity.
Sheba is so communicative, detail-oriented, and really understands how challenging and emotional moving can be for individuals and families.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I felt for her. I can't imagine how painful this entire process was for her. And then not to even be in this state, which is why I offered to do that FaceTime with her. And then we subsequently took all of those items, we protected it, we packed it, we labeled it, we boxed it, we put it in a separate area of the home prior to the clean out, so that when Alex came in from Chicago, it was already done for her.
Wow. Great job. I highly recommend her services and only wish her business existed in Chicago where I live. So before you go on with this, are you going to be opening up a branch in Chicago?
Actually, Alex mentioned coming out here in October, and we might be sitting down to talk.
Whoa, look at you.
Who knows?
You never know where it goes. And that's why it's important with my mantra. What you know is important. Who you know is most important. Who knows more important. Who knows what you know is most important.
Yeah.
Sheba might be expanding, maybe licensing or franchising. I don't know. But if you do, I want to be part of that.
You absolutely will be. The other end of that, when Alex did finally come to New Jersey, we were already in the third day of working on the house. And the donations that came out of her mom's gorgeous home, my gosh, her mom had beautiful taste. The furniture and the belongings, the decor and the household items. It filled up the entire storage unit of the Middletown First Aid Squad. It helped about a dozen school teachers that were gathering things for school. It helped over a dozen families that needed furniture and belongings that I had connected through Monmouth County Division of Social Services and Family Promise. The good that Alex's generous heart did in that process was immeasurable.
Let me help out our viewers here, Sheba, because some of them may not have known or seen some of your other videos. What Sheba's referring to is one of her services is that she's downsizing or people are moving and they're clearing out their house. Is anything that they want to donate rather than throw it to the garbage landfill, anything at all that's worth keeping. She has how many different companies do you use for donating?
We're over 28 now.
So they have 28 different companies that can take that item and they donate it. So it's not being destroyed. It's going to people that need it. And as Sheba said, she helped dozens of families just from this one move. So there's got to be a sense of fulfillment, Sheba, to the people that are moving and downsizing, knowing that they're helping other people. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, in particular for Alex, it wasn't even that she had lost her mother. And it was during the grieving process. And she actually texted me separately and said that this really helped her heal a lot.
Wow.
To know that all of those items were not thrown away and the countless people that she helped.
Right.
It was part of her healing process.
Right. So that there's a healing side to this at all that I didn't even think about. But, the service and things that you provide, I think, are exceptional. Packing things and doing stuff like that. I think the thing that separates you apart is the fact that you can connect and use other people's items that they don't want and sort of send them to people and give them to people that actually need it. That's a wonderful thing. That's a wonderful thing.
Everyone is part of this great circle of giving and giving back and helping the environment all at the same time.
Sheba, tell people how they can get a hold of you.
Give us a call or text anytime at 732-309-0417. Please follow us on both Facebook and Instagram at Shore Simplicity. Check us out on Google. Read all of our 5-star reviews. And please visit our website at www.shoresimplicity.com. All of our estimates are free. We are licensed and insured, and all of our services are a la carte.
Fantastic. And for those of you that are watching for the first time, Off the Cuff actually it's Off the Cuff with Cliff.
Yes, it
Is a show that is virtual and online. And what we do is we go off the cuff, we pick a subject and we talk about it and come back to it as we go along with the conversation. You never know where the conversation is going to go. In this particular case, this is a business spotlight. So if you're a business or know somebody that owns a business and would like to be on the show, you can send me an email at offthecuffwithcliff@gmail.com. I want to thank Sheba for being here. Sheba is also a co-host of most of my shows. She owns a business. And if you know somebody that owns a business or wants to be on the show, again, send me an email, offthecuffwithcliff@gmail.com. Sheba, great story. Congratulations. I look forward to working with you in Chicago.
Thanks, Cliff.